Well, we are thankful for you and for Dr. Siegel. He's out with a brand new book detailing the powerful true life stories of healing, faith, and surprise. It's called The Miracles Among Us: How God's Grace Plays a Role in Healing. One story detailing the miraculous recovery of a 14-year-old boy who lost his pulse for nearly 45 minutes after falling through an icy lake. His mother says prayer is the reason he's still alive today. Joyce feels desperate and prays, "God, you can't take him from me. It took me 17 years to get him." John was adopted. "So I pray, please, God, give me back my son." Joyce starts praying, Dr. Sputterer says, and things change in the room. There is a presence in the room you can feel. Suddenly, there's a pulse. "We feel a pulse," the EMT says. He is back. Dr. Siegel, I have chills and goosebumps all over my body, just recounting that incredible story that's in your book.
And by the way, Dr. Sutter is in my book, and he's an incredible physician. What happened in this story was that the boys went out on the ice in Missouri, and it was cold, and the ice was frozen. But then they got home, and one of their sisters said, "How come I don't get to go?" So the next day they went back out, and it wasn't that cold. It was in the 40s. All of the boys fell in. John Smith, who you just talked about, was missing. They couldn't find him under the ice. The emergency responder heard a voice from the shore. There was no one there. And he followed that voice 15 feet to the right and found John, pulled him out. He already was pulseless for 15 minutes, got him all the way to the hospital, still no pulse. Joyce, the mother, said, "You cannot call off this cardiac arrest until I come there." And they held it. And they said in their entire careers, and I spoke to every doctor there, in their entire careers, they never had anyone come back from this. She walked into the emergency room praying to God. His pulse came back. God was in the room. Then I asked them, "And what chance of a meaningful recovery here?" Zero. I interviewed John Smith, completely intact, completely recovered, living a normal life.
So he had no neurological deficit?
No neurological deficit.
How is that
whatsoever.
possible?
Well, CPR works, but it doesn't work that well. It's not possible, in my mind, without invoking divine intervention. I think it's a combination of great doctors and God's presence.
And there are doctors who are believers, correct?
And
because
they all do.
we often think that science and faith are sometimes separate avenues, but
So 70% of doctors believe in God, 75% believe in medical miracles like this. But you know what's really interesting? When they've experienced one, they for sure believe. Everyone that was involved in this story believes now.
that's incredible.
Isn't it it's my understanding that John Smith wants to be a pastor, or is a pastor now?
That's right.
Which is, for me, my favorite part of that incredible story, as you discuss in your book, that he dedicated his life to the Lord and to spreading the gospel from that exceptional, miraculous experience.
Exactly right. And that occurs in almost every story we've seen. It occurs with Paul Osteen after Dodie Osteen had the miraculous recovery. That's in my book, too. Joel Osteen, running Lakewood Church. You went down there and spent the day with him for your book.
Well, for my,
This is for an interview. This is what happens.
Yeah.
The conversion.
Are there other stories of miracles within your book?
Every chapter is a miracle in this book, and I have personal favorites. One that takes place in Sudan with a medical missionary, Tom Katina, who's called the Albert Schweitzer of Sudan, where he can't figure out how to operate on a young woman with cancer. And the doctor who's with him says, "Look up on the internet." He says, "There is no internet here. There's no internet." He says, "Take your computer and try to get the internet." Pounds on the computer, and suddenly the internet comes on for the first time in months, and they find a video of people in Polish describing how to do this operation to take out a kidney, and he doesn't understand a word of Polish, but he manages to figure it out with rudimentary equipment and gets it out, and the little girl survives.
Wow.
And again, a medical missionary, and God is in his
God is
presence.
good.
I love this book
Amen.
and the message.
And, you know, it gives us all hope and faith when it feels like there is darkness, to know that there are people who treat us, who truly believe. That is the
It's real
greatest
healing.
combination.
Real healing.
Amen.
Good point.
All right, well, don't forget to buy Dr. Siegel's book. Again, it's called The Miracles Among Us: How God's Grace Plays a Role in Healing. It's available in stores now, and that makes an incredible holiday gift if I do say so myself.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.